There's your cumulative winnings. Razzle Dazzle down a grand. She and Bruno are joining together now. That was a tough hand for Razzle Dazzle.
Yeah, Razzle Dazzle felt a little bad for Bruno. He brought all the treats, the gifts to the party, and Razzle Dazzle said, you know, Bruno, I need to help support the party a little bit, so I'll throw down a little bit of money for all good fun here at table 11. Poker game, 1-3, $1,000 cap at the Lodge in Round Rock here. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Welcome. Say hello. Let us know where you're watching from tonight. I know we have South Carolina in the house, Connecticut in the house, Ohio in the house. So let us know if I did not already give you a shout out where you're watching from and enjoying the telecast tonight. Officially in the second period, overtime line 325. That's how many likes we need by 10:30.
Cutoff time's 10:30. Everybody knows that.
So smash that like button, get us to that overtime number so we can continue talking about poker and ripping on Rick for losing the sandwich bet.
Anderson with his 3-bet, with his big slick. Yeah, a lot of times, folks, when we say 8 outs or 7 outs, we are going off what's already been recorded by the computer of what's been folded. So, yes, sometimes when we say 7 outs, there might really be, in your mind, 9 outs. But the computer tells us what's already been played and what's been folded. So that's why we might say something a little different than what you might believe to be true.
New York, New Jersey, across the pond here in England, Boston, Maryland in the house, Chicago, Phoenix, all over the country, all over the world. Thank you for tuning in tonight on a Wednesday. Poker night at the Lodge here. Heads up, Big Meech versus Anderson, King 9, Ace King.
Yeah, and Michael B., that's exactly what I had today, the Italian over at Hoodies. Highly recommend that. So here's a call from Larry Hoover. Big Meech. 9-7-5. Rainbow. Pair of nines for Meech. But Anderson's going to continue the story. Makes it 175.
What's up, Anthony, here in the chat? Johnny Vibes coming to the club here on Friday, and we'll be on the stream on Saturday. Smash that like button, folks. Overtime 325.
Anthony checking in from San Antonio.
On the flop here. Big Meech connecting with top pair. Anderson c-betting. Big Meech deciding if he wants to raise or just flat. Decides to flat here with this top pair, laying a little bit of rope for Anderson to fire a double barrel here on the turn, which wouldn't make much sense, though. The blind on blind, so 6 is definitely possible for either of these players. Will Anderson try and rep a 6? Looks like he's going to double barrel and try to rep a made hand.
Woohoo!
All the pressure, max pressure here. A nice size bet here by Anderson. Going for it right now. Says if you want to make this call, go for it. Putting Meech in the blender, definitely. I'm going to smash that blender button right now.
Big Meech.
Larry Hoover, a.k.a. more fruit, more protein powder, almonds, peanut butter. Who knows whatever you want to put in that blender. He's in there deciding how smooth he wants to drink this liquid flavor of all in. Oh, he says, oh. He's confused, doesn't really know what's going on here. Smells pretty bluffy here after Anderson c-bets that flop. Does he really have a 6? Repping a 6 and really a 6 only. Wouldn't be doing this really with an overpair. So the 9 pretty strong here in Meech. We know he has the best hand here, but does he want to play for all of it? And when you're asking yourself that question, it's always a little bit alarming. You always feel a little bit uneasy when your opponent puts all the chips in and says if you want to call it off, by all means, call it off, but it's for every last one of your little chippies.
750 is the actual bet from Anderson. Big Meech, it's all of his chips. He's just deciding this would be a big-time call. There's a straight out there, but there's no way Anderson's doing this. His story does not say 6 in his hand.
Andrew, your ears should bleed when we hit that blender button because it's uncomfortable. Nobody likes being in the blender. Nobody likes hearing the blender noise, but Big Meech makes the call.
Goodness.
A nice call indeed. And Anderson drawing to an ace only or chop outs.
They're running it twice,
So
Mikey.
it's an ace or chop outs for Anderson. Otherwise, Big Meech makes a tough call on the road to Double Upville. Let's see what Johnny brings on this river. 2 of hearts, lock that one up for Meech. Second board.
He's going to win
Scoop,
both
scoop.
of them. Scoop, scoop. And
I like the way you do business.
Big Meech making the huge call with K9 Woof with top pair and the king kicker. Yeah, the coins will be in about 2 weeks. Hang tough. We'll get them out to you. We ordered 100 of them. Plenty for everyone. Rick Coin. And 5-minute call. Yes. You can buy a lodge shirt. Just email Mikey.
Yep,
On the
Jalen.
scroll.
Yep, see the scroll on the bottom of the screen there. Shoot me an email. skullmikepoker@gmail.com or on my Instagram. We have plenty of sizes here. Mediums, large, XLs, white T-shirts, blue T-shirts. Rick and I go to the post office every week to mail out merch to our loyal viewers, so let us know what you want.
And ultimately, it'll be much easier. Our website is about to go live. We're just waiting on a few things.